That leads to my question. Why would anyone want to buy a bond of ours when I mean, other than the fact the dollar is still the king of the world technically, why would countries and this is just me trying to understand this from a
No, it's a great
common sense
question.
standpoint. Why would anyone want it when we're so out of control?
Well, it's a great question, and it is an interesting question. And the problem is, the more people who start to ask that question, the less they're going to be willing to buy those
I mean,
bonds. Now,
like if the family next door is bankrupt and they're running credit cards up and they're like, "Hey, we're going to build something in our yard. You want to invest in it?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to invest in it." I mean, I know that's not really an example, but it kind of is.
yeah, a comparable example would be somebody who has borrowed money from you and they can't repay it, so they want to borrow more, and
Right.
they keep doing that from everybody until they can't find anybody else to loan them any money. So the rationale for the people that buy the bond are two things. Bonds are considered AAA rated. In other words, they are about as stable as any kind of debt instrument can be. So, of all the various types of debt instruments that are out there, the US Treasury bonds are considered the top of the tier. And that's true around the world. Because, as crazy as it would be on the surface to just take an intelligent, objective look and say, wait a minute, you guys are 36 trillion in debt. Why the hell would I even think about giving
That's
you
all I
money that
think
you're
about it when I look at finance. I'm like, what? Like,
makes
why
no
would
sense?
anyone buy us?
But by default, it's the best option available amongst all of the other countries out there and their debt instruments. The US is the
Okay.
most stable. So what you're doing is you're basically placing a bet that the government will hold up its end of the obligation. Now, you and I probably both know the reality of how they're going to do that is they're going to print the money.